My name is Charles Banker, and this is my wife Rose. And we have two boys, ages 12 and 16. They both had struggled quite a bit in school, and we've been involved in this program now for about a year, and we've seen really dramatic improvement in both of them, in their grades and their overall attitudes. The whole idea of working with this brain function and going back into the early stages of their development and working through those issues have been really, we've seen some dramatic improvement in both of them. So I'm really excited about this program and continuing with it and to see additional improvement in them. So how would you say this?
I'd have to agree. I've seen some remarkable changes with the boys. They have just in their level of confidence, they've just improved dramatically. Our oldest, Steph, who's 16 now, he just seems to be right on level with his class, with his grades, with his classwork. The confidence that he has been great. We've seen him just blossom in the last year. With Joshua, we've had to tweak some things, and we see some progress, and the staff has been very faithful to help us out with learning about what else we can do or what other things that we can address that will obviously make monumental changes. And we've just been very blessed to have some great people work with us and give us hope. This has been, obviously, it's been a struggle for us. I think all parents want their children to succeed, and we've had people have instilled hope in our family, and we just are so excited to see the changes.
Well, if you were to say anything to a parent who's looking at this program, Charles, would you have any advice or recommendation?
Oh, I would certainly recommend it, and you know, when it comes down to what the secular world is saying are options, I think that before you go into any type of drug-oriented type approach to certain issues involving learning, you need to explore this, and so I'd highly recommend going this direction before you even begin to think about the other options.
I would say for a parent who obviously has to experience, who's entering the program, I would say do what you have to do for your children's sake. We may miss things while we're raising our children, and this is just a great opportunity to go back and fill in the gaps and relearn some things, and we're excited. Yes, it takes dedication, and yes, it takes effort on your part, and you have to put aside things that you obviously in your normal routine that you do have to put aside or make time for, but I believe that this is well worth the effort. The children will eventually see the fruit of your efforts. So,
Right. Is there anything about either one of the boys that made you want to come get help, seek help, that may have possibly been resolved already? You've been on the program a year already?
1 year, yes.
Have you seen anything resolved? I know you're continuing the program for some issues, but have you seen something you're really pleased with?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, when it came to my oldest, he really struggled with recalling information in classroom work and testing, and so we've specifically seen that his testing scores have increased dramatically, and he can recall information now, where in the past he really struggled with that. As a result of that, he's more motivated towards school. School is not as much of a burden for him. And so again, that goes back to what my wife had just commented about. His confidence level has increased as a result of that. So I would say that's a specific area that we've seen some improvement.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the playing field is leveled out for him. He has a great shot at everything that he approaches like anyone else, and that has been a big deal for him. He just feels like he's just right there in the thick of stuff with the rest of the kids. So I'm real happy for him. The self-confidence, I think, is probably the key issue.
That's great. Any closing comments?
As you can tell, I think we would highly endorse this approach, and so anybody thinking about whether to do it, I'd say go for it.
I would say that anything that you put into life, that you'll get back as a reward or as a result. And so don't be afraid to dedicate your time and your life to this. I think life goes by so fast that we may not have another opportunity. So as much as you put into it is what you'll get in return.